So I've not seen many people talking about this, and those who I have talked about it have called me insane, but those people are wrong. And so in this video, I will tell you all why and how Monika from the psychological horror game JJJreact Club should be the next killer in Dead by Daylight. I sound pretentious as fuck, okay. So you might be thinking, Pony, what? Well, trust me, it makes sense. So, reason one is the most prevalent point I've heard against Monika being in DBD, which is that she doesn't fit the style of DBD. Yeah, that's dumb. So, when considering Nick fucking Cage is going to be in the game soon, in terms of non-serious collabs, nothing is off the table anymore for DBD. And not to mention, I don't know about you, but considering how many people were and still are shitting themselves over how fucked up and scary Mori is, despite its not so scary art style, I'd say plenty of people still find psychological horror games scary and serious. And let me tell you, if ddlc's anything, it's scary. And so despite not even needing to, it would definitely fit the serious vibe of DBD universe. And to that one might say, well, Pony, even if it does fit the tone of DBD, the anime art style certainly does not. And to that I say 3 words: Attack on Titan! That art style definitely didn't fit DBD, and it got in anyway. And like the Attack on Titan skins, I think that they would make a more realistic model of Monika for the game, opposed to a more anime-inspired appearance in ddlc. Although considering how I think lore-wise she would fit into the universe of DBD, which I will talk about later in this video, I think that just a high-quality model of the anime version of Monika would work just as well. So now that I've addressed the whole not fitting in the game's style/vibe bullshit, let's move on to my next point. How in the fuck could Behavior make a moveset for a goddamn PNG? Well, lawyer fans, I have an answer for that too. Just kind of combine different aspects from the Doctor and someone else. But in all seriousness, I don't know a lot about different killers' movesets or how to make a balanced original one. Hell, I don't even know if moveset is the right terminology, and I'm too lazy to look it up. Abilities, maybe? Anyway, I just kind of have vague ideas of the things I think she would do. The main points center at all of them, and the reason I think Monika would be a unique and fun addition to the DBD's killer roster, other than the fact I just think she's neat, in general, is that through all the chapters we have ever had, we've never gotten a killer who exploits the fact that DBD is a video game, which Monika could do, which is cool. And yeah, I know that addressing that DBD is a video game in Monika's lore would kind of break everything else lore-wise, which is why I mean that she would exploit the fact it's a video game in terms of her abilities rather than her backstory. And how she would wind up in the clutches of the entity, and addressing that real quick in terms of how the fuck she got there, to just give a short answer, I imagine right at the height of her insanity in ddlc, with the player character, she expresses so much fuckedness that the entity's like, oh shit, yoink, reprograms her to forget about the— Whilst writing this part of the script, I had a brain blast, here it is. So imagine if the entity reprograms Monika into seeing all the survivors except her obsession during the match as her clubmates, and like in ddlc, she then thinks she has to kill them in order to be with her obsession forever. I mean, in terms of motivation for Monika to want to kill a bunch of random teenagers, that's the best reason I could think of. Also, the entity would give her the power to project herself physically to attack survivors, of course. Now, considering all that, let's talk about her abilities. So number one, I'd say, is like a more annoying version of this Doctor ability, specifically this part. So instead of seeing Doctor hallucinations, what players will see is like 1 of 3 things every 10 seconds, or like, you know, you can change that if you want. Who am I addressing? I'm not talking to anyone like specifically, whatever. 1, a bunch of OK Monika tabs will open on the screen, obscuring it, and to get rid of them, you have to do a check to close them all. 2, your audio cuts out, meaning you won't be able to tell how close Monika is based on her chase music. This wears off after a couple seconds. 3, the worst one in my opinion. Your controls completely fucking invalid. This wears off after a couple seconds as well. You make it fair. Monika can glitch generators, which disables them for a few minutes, and if interacted with whilst glitched, will show all survivors near it for 3 seconds. Now this is the way I picture Monika carrying survivors. I picture her levitating like the spirit. I think it would be cool if a bunch of red strings wrap around them and lift them up, and the strings appear from computer tabs, like levitating in the air like they descend, kind of like the images for the posters. In terms of a mori, I picture like opening the files for DBD and deleting the survivor, which to everyone else except the survivor who dies, they will look like they got covered in black pixels and vanished. But to the survivor who died and anyone spectating them, it will cut to a fake blue screen, and if on consoles, the lobby of the DBD, basically looking like it crashed, which is, you know, hard, but whatever. So yeah, that's why and how Monika from ddlc should be in DBD, and what her moveset could be like. I kind of lost steam at the end there. Also, this took like 15 fucking takes, oh my god. But anyway, I'll hopefully be getting back to my normal gaming videos soon, if my friends don't go to that is. Keep fucking doing it. The reason I made this video in the first place is because no one else was. And for people who agree, I want to see you guys' opinions in the comments below. So yeah, bye.
It's me against you and Dad. Not afraid to punch him back. Happen to wanna get hurt badly, then go ahead and try messing with me.